You convinced yourself they'd lose interest. So when someone treats you right, it doesn't feel familiar. Every self-sabotage story starts with pain. When things feel good, don't wait for the crash. Let yourself enjoy it. I want you to be honest with yourself. How many times have you met someone absolutely amazing? Someone who really cared for you, someone that liked you, someone that really wanted to know you, and somehow you found a way to ruin it all before you could even give it a chance? Maybe it was a person who actually tests you back consistently, and instead of relaxing into it, you got suspicious. You pulled away when things started to feel real. You overanalyzed every word, every silence, every emoji. You convinced yourself they'd lose interest, so you made sure they did first. And then you called it bad timing. You called it protecting your peace. But deep down inside, you know it wasn't that. It was fear disguised as logic. You second-guessed. You hesitated. You found reasons not to follow through. That's not coincidence. That's self-sabotage. And today we're going to talk about how that pattern quietly kills good connections. And not just in dating, but in your entire life. Because sometimes the person standing in the way of your happiness, it's not your ex, it's not your past, it's not the universe, it's you. Self-sabotage isn't about being weak. It's actually about survival. At some point, your brain learned that getting your hopes up was a dangerous thing to do. Maybe you opened your heart up to someone that ghosted you. Maybe you grew up around people who made you feel like you were walking on eggshells. Maybe every time you cared too much, that person hurt you. So your brain made a deal with itself. Never again, it said. It built walls, invisible ones, walls that say, don't trust too fast, don't expect too much, don't let anyone get too close. While these walls were protecting you from pain, they also blocked out love. You say you want connection, but the moment it shows up, you panic. You start finding flaws, you overthink, you pull away. Because if you can ruin it first, you don't have to face losing it later. Does it sound familiar? That's how people stay stuck in cycles, safe, predictable, and measurable. You meet someone, they seem great, everything's going perfectly, and then something inside you gets uncomfortable. You think, wow, this is too easy. What's the catch? And then you start testing them. You start texting less. You start acting colder. And when they finally back off, you say, see, I knew it. They weren't serious. But the truth is they were. You just didn't trust it. And it happens everywhere. It happens in work, in friendships, in goals. You get close to something good, and that voice in your head whispers, you're not ready. You're going to mess this up anyway. So you procrastinate. You stay in toxic patterns. You date people who feel safe in their own chaos. And it's not that you don't want love, it's that you mistaken comfort for safety. Every self-sabotage story starts with pain. Maybe you grew up watching people walk out on each other. Maybe you learned that love meant earning approval. Maybe attention was something you had to chase. So when someone treats you right, it doesn't feel familiar, it feels foreign. You wait for the other shoe to drop. You wait for proof that love isn't real. And when you can't find that proof, you create it. You pick fights. You get distant. You talk yourself out of something that could have been absolutely amazing for you. And the timing isn't the problem. The problem's you, not ready to believe you deserve something steady, something better for you. And that disbelief is like a chain around your neck. And until you heal that part of you that whispers, I'm not enough, you'll keep burning every bridge that leads to peace. You can't outsmart your pain. You can only face it. Healing starts when you stop lying to yourself. When you catch that inner voice that says, don't get too close, don't care too much, don't expect too much. That voice isn't protecting you, it's replaying old pain. It's the ghost of a version of you who got hurt and decided never to try again. But as of today, you are not that person anymore. You've survived too much to keep living like life is out to get you. Every time you self-sabotage, you're choosing old comfort over freedom. But peace isn't a fantasy, it's a choice. And it starts when you stop being your own worst enemy. Great author once said, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate, Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Think about that. Most of the time, it's not failure we fear, it's the responsibility that comes with finally winning. The love, the peace, the success. It's all right there. But it scares us because it means stepping into a version of ourselves we've never fully trusted before. See, that's the turning point, when you realize you've been fearing your own potential more than rejection itself. So how do you stop? Start by noticing when you're about to do it. The moment you feel yourself pulling away or overthinking, I want you to pause. Don't react. Don't run. Just breathe. Pause. Then ask yourself this one question. Am I protecting myself or am I punishing myself? Most of the time, that voice in your head isn't warning you, it's wounding you. It's the leftover echo of fear. And here's how we're going to quiet it. The first step, catch it in real time. When your mind says you don't deserve this, I want you to say out loud, that is not true anymore. What you're doing is retraining your brain. The second step, change the story. I want you to write down the things you believe you can't have. It might be love, loyalty, peace, consistency. And next to each one of them, write, I'm learning to accept this now. The third step, rehearse calm instead of chaos. When things feel good, don't wait for the crash. Let yourself enjoy it. You've been rehearsing disaster for years. Now rehearse peace. And the final step, stop comparing love to your past. The old version of you needed walls. This version needs windows, space, and a lot of room for light to come in. You can't heal what you keep hiding from. Face those inner thoughts head on, and you'll take away their power. Self-sabotage doesn't mean you're broken. It means there's still a part of you that's scared. And that's okay, it's human nature. But the fear of changing has to become smaller than the pain of staying the same. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for proof that you're ready. You're ready now. You don't need another shot at love. What you need is courage. Because life isn't punishing you. Life isn't hiding from you. They're just waiting for you to stop punishing yourself. You survived everything that tried to break you. Don't let the next thing that does be you. So when someone new comes into your life, don't assume the worst. Assume it's a chance to grow. Don't shrink back into old patterns. Meet love where it's offering to meet you. You're not hard to love. You just have been too scared to be fully seen. And when you finally let yourself be seen, you realize that love isn't supposed to trigger panic. It's supposed to trigger inner peace. Until next time, stay aware, stay grounded, and as always, date to win. I'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to Dating to Win. If you're serious about improving your dating game, don't miss an episode. Hit the subscribe button or go to youtube.com/datingtowin25. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dating to Win.